Aloha, and welcome to the Hawaii Travel Made Easy podcast. I'm Marcy, a mom of two and Hawaii travel expert. I've been to Hawaii more than 40 times with my family, learning all the ins and outs of flying to Hawaii with kids. Today, we're tackling the biggest concern I hear from parents. How do I survive flying to Hawaii with kids? Whether you've booked your flight or the thought of a long-haul flight is keeping you from booking your Hawaii family vacation, this episode is for you. I've flown to Hawaii with babies, toddlers, preschoolers, and elementary age kids. I've had smooth flights and learning experiences. But with the right family travel preparation, snacks, and mindset, flying with kids doesn't have to be the nightmare you're imagining. Here's the thing. With proper Hawaii family travel tips, long flight information, long flight entertainment for kids, and the right approach, you can turn that travel day into something manageable, maybe even enjoyable. So let's jump right in. The foundation of surviving any long flight with kids starts way before you ever step on that plane. Family travel preparation really can make or break your entire Hawaii family travel experience. So let's talk about the strategies that actually move the needle. Here are my booking strategies that matter. Time flights with your child's sleep schedule when flying to Hawaii with kids. Consider extra legroom seats or premium economy for Hawaii family travel. Seriously consider buying seats for babies under 2, even though they can fly free as lap children. My kids were always happiest in their FAA-approved car seats. And book bassinet seats early if needed. There's a 20 to 25-pound weight limit, and you'll have to check with your airline to see if they even offer these. Now, once you've got your seats sorted, let's talk about what goes in those bags, because packing strategy can literally save your sanity at 35,000 feet. Here's how to pack like a pro. Snacks are your best friend forever when flying to Hawaii with kids. Pack gallon-sized Ziploc bags for each kid with snacks they love, plus special treats. Think goldfish, fruit snacks, granola bars. Avoid messy items. Here's some more essential items for airplane activities for kids. Each child gets their own carry-on with entertainment essentials. You'll include comfort items like stuffed animals and blankets, a full change of clothes in the carry-on bag, noise-canceling headphones, and refillable water bottles, but make sure they're empty when you go through security. All right, special for baby and toddler prep. Definitely bring your baby carrier. This will save your arms and helps them sleep. Bring a car seat or CARES harness for purchase seats. Always verify that they're FAA approved. Extra diapers, wipes, medications. You'll have bottles and pacifiers for ear pressure during takeoff and landing. And you'll want a small first aid kit with motion sickness remedies. And this is super important. Always verify current airline policies regarding family boarding, bassinet availability, and carry-on restrictions. All right, so now you've got your logistics sorted and your bags packed strategically. Now let's move on to what I consider the absolute game changer for flying to Hawaii with kids, your entertainment arsenal. Here's where we get into the real meat and potatoes of surviving those 5+ hours when flying to Hawaii with kids. Because let's be honest, all the snacks in the world won't help you if your kids are bored out of their minds. Here's how you do digital entertainment right. You're going to want to download new movies, shows, and games before leaving. Novelty keeps things exciting. Create a viewing schedule. Don't blow everything in the first hour. Pack kid-safe headphones. And download offline content. Don't rely on airline Wi-Fi. But you can also do screen-free activities. Some of these would include activity kits where you can put coloring books, crayons, stickers, and small puzzles onto a little baggie. You can also include Play-Doh or Model Magic. These are fantastic quiet activities, but trust me, avoid the slime. You can also do a surprise toy hack where you buy small toys from the dollar store, wrap them individually, and give them out hourly as rewards. There's books and audiobooks for quiet focus, and magnetic games. Those include pieces that won't fall during turbulence. Next up is the strategic use of treats. Save special snacks for strategic moments during your flight survival guide. Save special snacks for strategic moments during takeoff, potential meltdowns, or when they're getting antsy. Lollipops help with ear pressure and keep mouths busy. Here's some more age-appropriate entertainment ideas. For babies and toddlers, you're going to want simple toys, textured books, and maybe peekaboo games. For preschoolers, coloring books, sticker books, simple puzzles, Play-Doh. And for school age, you can do more complex puzzles, chapter books, and drawing supplies. My pro tip is to pack airline activities for kids that are one level easier than normal. When tired and stressed, kids need success, not challenges. Now, before you even get on that plane, there's one more crucial piece of the puzzle: navigating the airport itself. Trust me, how you handle the airport experience can set the tone for your entire flight. Even the best flight preparation can fall apart if you're stressed and rushed at the airport. So let's talk about how to make those pre-boarding hours work in your favor when flying to Hawaii with kids. Timing and energy management. You're going to want to give yourself extra time, but not too much. 2 hours for domestic and 3 hours international. Check in online and get mobile boarding passes. Then let your kids burn energy before boarding. Usually airports have cool play areas. Here's my pre-boarding strategy. Send one parent on first to organize, while let the kids burn energy before boarding. A lot of airports have cool play areas. And consider gate checking your stroller. All right, here's the food strategy. Airport food is expensive and not always kid-friendly for your Hawaii family vacation. Bring backup snacks and consider buying familiar food after security. You're also going to want to do some last-minute prep. Mandatory bathroom breaks, organize carry-ons for easy access, and set expectations with kids about flight rules. Perfect! You've made it through security, the kids have burned off some energy, and you're finally boarding the plane. Now comes the moment of truth. Actually managing those hours in the air. Okay, everyone's buckled in, bags are stowed, and the plane is pulling back from the gate. This is where all your preparation pays off, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to manage every phase of this flying to Hawaii with kids journey. Here is your takeoff strategy. For ear pressure management, you're going to want to use bottles or nurse your baby and give lollipops or gum for your older kids. You're going to want to have comfort items ready for nervous kids. And start with window gazing. Let them settle in first. Now let's talk about the entertainment rotation system. Don't blow your arsenal in 1 hour. Think of rounds. So 1, explore and settle in with a familiar movie. 2, activity time, maybe coloring, Play-Doh, or stickers. 3, snack and quiet time, books or simple puzzles. 4 is new entertainment, like an unseen movie with special snacks. 5 is rest time, so you're going to dim the screens, comfort items, encourage napping. And 6 is the final stretch, surprise toys you've been saving. There's also a snack strategy. Portion snacks into smaller containers within big bags. Introduce gradually, so don't give everything all at once. You can use these as rewards and regular comfort, and save special treats for meltdown moments. You're also going to want to encourage rest. So recreate bedtime routines when possible. Use baby carriers even on planes for lap infants, and dim screens during your quiet time, even if they don't sleep. Now, I need to be real with you here. Even with all this preparation and strategy, meltdowns can still happen. And you know what? That's completely normal and doesn't mean you're failing as a parent. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Even the most prepared families will likely face at least one meltdown when flying to Hawaii with kids. The key isn't preventing them entirely, it's knowing how to handle them when they happen. You're going to want to stay calm. Your energy sets the tone for your family air travel strategies. You're going to want to stay calm. Your energy sets the tone. Kids feed off your calm. Lower your voice instead of raising it. Remember, this too shall pass. Here are some distraction techniques. You can change your scenery immediately by walking to the bathroom or grabbing a snack. Switch activities completely. Look out the window together. Or get out emergency surprise toy or a special snack. So what do you do when overtiredness is the culprit? Comfort first, discipline later when flying with kids. Try deep breathing together. Smell flowers, blow out candles, whatever works for you. Use comfort items, and check to see if your kids need food, water, or the bathroom. Now, how do you deal with judgment from other passengers? Try to ignore stares and comments. Focus on your child, not on the audience. Most parents understand. Judgy people probably don't have kids. Don't apologize excessively. One sorry is enough. Speaking of individual differences, this is actually a perfect segue into something really important. What works for one age group definitely won't work for another. Let me break down some age-specific strategies I've learned over the years. So here's the thing about flying to Hawaii with kids. A strategy that's pure gold for a toddler might be completely useless for a preschooler. So let's get specific about what actually works for each age group. First up is babies, anyone from 0 to 12 months old. A baby carrier is a lifesaver. It saved my arms and it helped my baby sleep. Buy your baby a seat if possible for flying with babies and toddlers. Buy them a seat if possible for flying with babies and toddlers. FAA-approved car seats provide familiar security. Feed them during takeoff and landing for ear pressure. Pack double the diapers you think you need. Trust me. And bassinet seats help, but don't count on availability. Next up is toddlers. Those are kids between the ages of 1 and 3. This is the trickiest age. They're mobile, but they don't quite understand the rules. So consider a CARES harness if you bought a seat. These are FAA-approved safety restraints designed for aircrafts. Snacks are even more critical. Pack 2-gallon bags for toddlers. The surprise toy strategy works perfectly. And Model Magic or Play-Doh keeps hands busy. Next up is preschoolers. Those are kids ages 3 to 5 years old. They can follow rules and understand explanations. Activity books and stickers are gold. Simple electronic games with new apps, and let them help pack their entertainment bag. And finally, school-age kids, which are kids who are at least 6 years old. Much easier. They entertain themselves longer and can help with younger siblings. You'll want to pack chapter books or graphic novels, complex activities like puzzle books or drawing supplies, and they have more responsibility for their own entertainment. All right, you've survived the flight. Congratulations! But hold on, because your job isn't quite done yet. How you handle those first few hours and days in Hawaii can really make or break how quickly your family settles into vacation mode. All right, you did it. You actually made it to Hawaii with your kids. But before you completely exhale and think you're home free, let's talk about how to stick the landing and set yourself up for an amazing Hawaii family vacation. First up is a time zone adjustment. You're going to want to keep your kids awake until a reasonable bedtime if you're landing in the afternoon. Get fresh air and sunlight ASAP. The natural light will help reset internal clocks. Don't be surprised if the first night is rough. That is totally normal. And you're going to want to be flexible with meal times initially. All right, here's my first day strategy. I suggest having a low-key first day for your Hawaii family travel. Don't overschedule it. Maybe do beach time, pool time, explore the hotel. Save your big adventures for days 2 and 3. Let them process the flying to Hawaii with kids experience and de-stress a bit. You can also stock up on familiar snacks as a backup. Here are a few safety reminders. Hawaii's ocean conditions differ from the mainland, so start with calm beaches. The sun is also stronger. You're going to want sunscreen, hats, and frequent shade breaks. And extra hydration is important in the heat and humidity. All right, celebrate that win. Give yourselves and kids credit for surviving the flight and making your Hawaii family vacation dreams happen. And that brings us to the end of our journey together today. Let me wrap this up with the key takeaways that can truly transform your flying to Hawaii with kids experience. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, so let me break this down to the absolute essentials, the Hawaii family travel tips that will make the biggest difference in your flight experience. Family travel preparation is absolutely key. Those snack bags, surprise toys, downloaded entertainment really work for long flight entertainment with children. Snacks are your best friend forever when flying with kids. Pack more than you think you'll need and use them strategically. Distraction and variety save you. Don't blow your entertainment in the first hour. Make sure to pace yourselves. Consider buying seats for babies and toddlers. My kids were happier and safer in FAA-approved car seats. Flexibility is everything. Not every strategy works for every kid. Be ready to adapt. The anticipation and worry about flying to Hawaii with kids is almost always worse than the actual experience. Yes, there will be challenging moments, but you'll also have joy, pride, and incredible satisfaction of making it to Hawaii as a family. Your Hawaii adventure awaits. Whether you're packing nervously or still dreaming and planning, thousands of families successfully manage flying to Hawaii with kids every day. You can absolutely do this. Pack those snacks, bring the Model Magic, download more entertainment than you think you'll need, and focus on that amazing destination rather than the few hours it takes to get there. Your kids will remember building sandcastles on Waikiki Beach, not the dropped lollipop during takeoff. They'll remember swimming with sea turtles, not the long bathroom line. They'll remember the magic of their Hawaii family vacation, and you'll remember that you made it happen. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and leave a review. It really helps other families find this podcast. From all of us at Hawaii Travel Made Easy, mahalo for listening.